Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Kelly this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's going to be a beautiful day, whether it's sunny or not. Would you say so, Kelly?
Yes, I do believe it's going to be sunny later on.
I always love every day that we have that I'm able to, to experience.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Okay. We got a little information we could pass right along to you. But right at the start of the show, we got a burn ban going on. You want to tell us about that? You had that there with you?
Yes, I do. The Boone County Fire Coordinator, Office of Emergency Management and Forestry Commission, they have made the decision to issue a burn ban. It's effective immediately, March 22nd, for all of Boone County. So no burning, even if you think it's small, don't do it.
I know over the weekend saw a lot of people burning,
Yes.
because it was a pretty long burn ban, and then we had quite a bit of weather there. But a burn ban is back in effect for all of Boone County. So I guess the conditions are dry enough to be, and of course on our weather forecast we've had some some strong winds. So
Right.
they want to. Go
It's
ahead.
a good thing Mom did all that burning for us yesterday.
Oh yeah, I think this was in effect yesterday. Maybe we should have. This
yes.
This came in yesterday, so
Ruh-roh.
it is effective Sunday, March 22nd when it happened. So if you got any burning done, thank goodness you didn't get caught and didn't burn the rest of the county down. So there we
Yeah, no kidding.
go. Some things happening in the news.
I want to talk about
Go ahead.
something.
Go ahead.
You heard that Air Canada crash?
Yeah.
I guess they were coming in for a landing at LaGuardia Airport,
Mm-hmm.
and that fire truck got permission to cross the runway.
Yeah.
But at the last minute, they tried to get him to stop, and they couldn't stop, so it hit the nose of that airplane. Well, they found a survivor on the tarmac, still belted into her seat.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, gosh, it's traumatic enough to live through a plane crash, but one of the flight attendants on the Air Canada jet in New York fell out of the plane when it split open, and she was found by rescuers still strapped to her seat.
Wow.
They say she'll be okay. I think she had some broken bones or something, but golly, talk about being...
Yeah. Did you get to see the video of that?
I did.
Yeah, it was at night, so I mean, I'm sure, and I think it was raining or foggy or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was pretty hard to make decisions, and I think when you do a job every single day, and it's a repetitious
Right.
job over and over and over. You're a pilot. You take off, you land. You take off, you land. You listen to air traffic control, and you rely on that. And I think there is a certain amount of complacency that happens. And should it have not have happened? Yeah, it should not have happened. Should the air traffic controller been aware of it? Yeah, he should have been.
Right.
Should the fire rescue team, should they have been more observant? Yes, they should have. Should the pilot have seen what's happening? All those are yeses. But when it comes down to it, it turned out to be an accident. All things happened at the same time, and it just went south. It just went
Right.
bad. So
Can you imagine how bad that air traffic controller feels? Because he's the one who
Oh,
gave them
yeah.
the okay.
I would say that he'll lose his job probably. I mean,
gosh.
people died, and
Yeah.
it's a horrible thing, and it was an accident, but it could have been averted for sure. Anyway, that's what's going on. What else is going on in the area? Do we know? Was there another? There was something else here. Oh, Moark Big Deals.
Yes.
They've got a big spring here. This is yours.
Yes.
Moark Big Deals. If you don't know, and Kelly works here in the office, and she's been sending out. A lot of people are taking advantage of that, aren't
Oh,
they?
yes. I've been
Yeah.
very busy.
Yeah, good. She's been sending out all the certificates to the people that are taking advantage of this. Go to moarkbigdeals.com, moarkbigdeals.com, and check out. There is a site-wide 60% off sale going on right now. And this started over the weekend, and it's running till the 26th. So I think that's what, Friday?
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
want something, we're already selling out of things. So if you want something, get on there before the 26th.
Can you tell us some of the things that you've been?
A lot of people are getting the Hong Kong buffet
Yeah, that's a big deal.
certificates in Branson. Rosie's gift certificate. T's Barbecue here in Harrison has
Yeah.
some. Of course, the Clay Cooper Theater, we have a limited amount of those left. So, yeah, if you're interested in our spring cleaning sale, make sure you get onto the website and get
Yeah.
something before they're all gone.
Now you can specifically search areas if you want, like you can type in Harrison or
Yes.
Berryville. But I would just look at all the deals. It may be worth driving to some of those areas just to pick up a fantastic deal. 60% off site wide. That's
yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Also happening today is the annual Plant and Bake Sale. It's going to be going on at the Yellville City Park, and it's happening today, so check that out. I just want to make sure of that because we're going to have to throw this away when we get finished with it. Okay. Weather outside looks kind of...
Gloomy.
Yeah, no sun shining right now, and I'm
gloomy.
sure it's shining quite nice above the clouds. But we're going to do a little weather right now.
Yeah. So today we have a 10% chance of showers before 10 a.m., but mostly cloudy and then gradually becoming sunny later with a high near 68. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 48. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 85. Light southeast wind becoming southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Wednesday night, clear with a low of around 64. And then Thursday, sunny with a high near 90. So we're going to be back up there again.
Good.
And then Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 56. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour.
Okay, then on Friday, it looks like chance of rain is going to move into the air with a 40% chance. Partly sunny with a high of only 68 degrees. And then Friday night, low 37, going to be chilly again. Saturday, mostly sunny, high 62 with an overnight low of 42. And then Sunday, high 73, low 52. And then a Monday, high of 85 degrees and mostly sunny.
Oh, Sunday's going to be nice.
All right. We'll take advantage of that if you can. Our guest today is going to be Bobby Woods, and he's running for Boone County Judge candidate. He's a candidate for the Boone County Judge position. And you think, I thought this was all over with. Well, it's not. There's a runoff going on, and I think the votes were so close that they picked two of the candidates that are going to have to do a runoff. They were so close, and we're going to have Bobby Woods in here to talk about that. And this will be our last candidate to talk to during the runoff. And we really encourage people to start voting, and that starts today.
Yes, early voting does start today, so get out there.
And it only lasts 1 week. No voting on the weekend, no Saturday or Sunday voting, but you can start voting again Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesday will be the deciding factor, and we'll get a final decision on who that our new county judge will be.
Yeah, I was going to say, when will we know?
And when we know, I think we'll just wait and let Bobby tell. I'm sure he's done the numbers, pushed the numbers around, and we'll find out more about that. All right, let's move on to our topic to ponder today.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
You know, yesterday we talked about some of the foods that we run out of pretty quick. Mm-hmm. And this is a constant theme for a lot of people.
I know it is for us.
They either have too much of one thing or not enough of another. So today's topic to ponder question is...
What food item do you think you're always out of when you're at the grocery store but have plenty of when you get home? You know the answer, Don.
No, I know this one.
Cheese.
We've got a cheese drawer. And we always look before we go to the grocery store and, but when we get there we go, do we have enough cheddar cheese? Do we have enough sharp cheese? Do we have enough Colby cheese? Do we have enough Swiss cheese? Do we have enough American cheese? And we come home
We
and go,
every cheese, don't we?
I know, we like cheese.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. You get the cheese, and then you invariably say, "I got to have that, what's the hot cheese?
Pepper jack.
Pepper jack.
Yeah.
I want that pepper jack cheese on my sandwich." And then you use it a couple times, then you throw it back in the refrigerator. And the next time you use it, it's turned green on you for some odd reason.
Oh my Lord.
And then you have to throw it out. So
Yeah.
anyway. Today's topic to ponder question is, what food item do you think you're always out of when you're at the grocery store but have plenty of when you get home?
We do have some answers.
Okay.
Couple. Paul Barron said butter. That's another good
Yeah,
one.
it's a good one, yeah.
You always ponder whether you need more butter. Aaron Anderson said hot sauce.
Hot sauce? He probably puts it on everything then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like with someone else we know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tony Taylor said saltine crackers.
Okay. He must eat a lot of crackers.
Yeah. And then Tamsin Simon said soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yeah.
All important stuff.
All important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, go to our Facebook page. We've got the graphic up. And the topic to ponder question again for today is, what food item do you think you're always out of when you're at the grocery store but have plenty of when you get back to the house?
Looking at the graphic that you put up, how neatly stacked
gosh,
everything is in the pantry. Mine certainly does not look like that.
Well, it's full though.
It is full.
It's full. We'll say it looks like that to some degree.
Yeah.
It's full. All right. Let's do our Today in History.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Military marches were played over nationwide radio shortly after a coup began against President Isabel Perón. Mrs. Perón was detained by the military last night.
That was 50 years ago. Argentina's President Isabel Perón was overthrown in a military coup. Bob Trossel reported that day for CBS News from Buenos Aires.
The Exxon Valdez continues leaking oil into Prince William Sound, an estimated 11 million gallons so far, and still the cleanup has barely begun.
This was back in 1989, 37 years ago. The nation's worst oil spill began when the supertanker Exxon Valdez had an accident in the Alaska's Prince William Sound. A day later, the oil was still spilling into the water, as CBS News correspondent John Blackstone had the story. Captain Joseph Hazelwood was fined $50,000 and ordered to help clean up Prince William Sound. I wonder what his responsibility was.
I don't know, but I remember that. What a mess.
Yeah, what a mess. That's when Dawn came out. I think that's when Dawn came out. They started
it
using
certainly
Dawn
came to the forefront because they use it to clean up the wildlife, the birds, and
that
such.
grease cutter.
Right.
That's what it was.
Wow, that was from March 24th, 2005, 21 years ago. The Office first aired on NBC. It was based on the British original led by Ricky Gervais. Sydney loves that sitcom.
Oh, okay. Was this another one from Britain that they copied? I had no idea.
Yeah.
And Ricky Gervais was in this one. Oh,
Well,
gosh.
he was in the British
in the British version. Yeah,
right.
okay.
The plane went down in the hostile landscape of the French Alps. Trying to find the wreckage became the first priority. There was never any real hope of finding survivors.
11 years ago, back in 2015, Germanwings Flight 9525 crashed in France, killing all 150 people aboard. CBS News correspondent Mark Phillips was at the scene of the crash. Investigators later revealed that the jetliner was deliberately drowned, or actually it was downed by the 27-year-old co-pilot, Andrus Lubitz, who had a history of depression and mental illness. But you know, mental illness is a huge thing with gun violence and things like this.
Right.
You know, if we could get a handle on mental illness, I think a lot of this stuff would
Solve a lot of world problems, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, love that song. 4 years ago, Taylor Hawkins, drummer for the Foo Fighters, died at age 50 in a hotel in Bogota, Colombia during the band's South American tour. That was their song, Learn to Fly.
Lord, you're ruining everything! Oh. He's trying to figure out why electrons behave as if they have no mass when traveling through a graphene sheet.
This is a birthday cut. Actor Jim Parsons was born on this day in 1973. He's 53 today. His credits include scientist Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory.
Well, you came looking for Buffy, then settled. You didn't want to bite me, I just happened to be around.
This is a birthday cut on this day. Let's see here. On this day, actress Alison Hannigan was born in 1974. She's 52. She's best known for starring in shows such as How I Met Your Mother and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
All right.
There's just something about 18 years. 18 is a good number. And today I retire from pro football.
Sounds like he didn't want to retire.
Yeah, he was emotional.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's a birthday cut. Former NFL quarterback Peyton Manning was born on this day in 1976, 50 years old today. Probably had another 10 years in him. But he said no, I guess. He retired from pro football in 2016 and was inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in 2021.
We've located an individual we believe, based on detainee reporting, is bin Laden's courier. He's living in a house in Abbottabad, Pakistan.
That's another birthday cut. That was Jessica Chastain. She's an actress. She was born on this day, 1977, 49 years old. She was nominated for an Oscar for her leading role as CIA operative Maya in Zero Dark 30.
Good
Love
show.
that movie.
Oh, yeah. Let's watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
We could.
Okay.
Can we have popcorn? Of course.
Dumb question.
Okay. All right. We're going to take our first break, and Bobby Woods is out in the lobby, and he's ready to go. And we're gonna give him some questions, and maybe delve into a little bit why you should consider voting for Bobby.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he's here, because we've got just a few days left, and if you're going to vote today, wait till after the interview and then make your decision.
Right.
All right. We're going to take a break. Bobby Woods is up, and we'll see him in just a few minutes. Stick around and stay with us. You're listening to Around the Table with Dan and Kelly. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table. This is going to be the last. I promise. This is the last time we're going to have Bobby Woods in the studio. At least until the election is over with. Welcome to the show, Bobby. Well, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah.
Appreciate the invitation.
Yeah. Well, early voting started today.
Yes, it does.
Have you voted yet?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you voting for?
Well, I'll have to figure that out. But I usually wait and go vote at my local poll. I like to do that.
Well, a lot of people know Bobby from real estate profession, and he said he's been doing this since 1970.
1980.
No, I'm sorry, 1980. Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to go too far back.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've run for Boone County Judge, I think, at one time before?
Yes.
Yes.
I ran 4 years ago against the current county judge, and we lost at that time in a runoff. I lost by 181 votes.
Wow, that was close. Wow. That was close. And it got a whole new set this time around.
Yes.
And you are in the runoff against Tyler Gentry. And how has it been after that? I mean, were you anticipating being in the runoff, or you just anticipated winning?
No, the runoff was anticipated all along with, 5 candidates. It's be hard for
it's
anyone
really
to get
hard,
a majority to win at that point. So runoff was anticipated, and most people that I talked to seem to think it would end up being between her and I.
Well,
So
that's good.
Here we are.
Okay. What's the prediction now?
I don't have one.
You don't have a prediction? Well, I'm sure you're hopeful.
I'm hopeful, and I hear a lot of good responses out from the people I talk to and calls I get, and it sounds really good, but we just never know till it's finished.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you, what kind of response have you been getting? Are you going door to door? You going out, seeing people, going to meetings and that kind of thing?
Yes, I've done all of that, and need to do more. It doesn't
you never
seem
do
to
enough.
be enough time to get enough done, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you still have your profession you got to worry about too.
Well,
are you going to campaign right up to the voting day?
Well, at least close to it. In the primary election, a little over 50% of the people voted early.
Yeah.
So that will eliminate a lot of people as we go along. And of course, in the runoff election, we'll be lucky to get half or a little more as many that voted in the primary. So.
Well, what can you do, or what can we do to get people motivated that this is the time they should be voting?
Right.
Just encourage them and remind them and let everybody know that this is going on. And of course, we have 3 races everyone will be able to vote on in Boone County, with the county judge and the state representative for the county, and then the state secretary office.
Yeah.
So maybe that will draw more people out.
Well, it won't be. You won't have a lot of amendments or anything, because those things have already been wiped out. It'll be a really quick in and out vote for you. Just make sure you know who you're going to vote for.
Right. Takes 5 minutes. And to me, the runoff is always way more exciting than the initial
Yeah,
vote.
it is. Yeah. Are you going to have a watch party like a lot of the big politicians? Or are you just gonna...
Probably not. No. I don't get too excited, and just try to be there at the election center and see the votes come in.
I was going to say, where can we as the public, where do we watch to see what the result is?
The election center is open to the public, and they'll be open until the voting's finished counting. So
I know that there was an app that you could go to and look at to see the results, but it wasn't really updated all that much. So,
well, the election center, they post it as it comes in on a screen there in the election center.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's open. There's plenty of
after
place in there.
7:30. Nothing's posted before 7:30.
Okay. All right. What's your message now? Once you're in the runoff, can you disseminate your difference between Tyler and why should people come out and vote for you? I know that's difficult, but I mean that's kind of what you have to do at this point.
Well, right. Several things. Of course, I've been in business, self-employed in the real estate business now for 46 years as of last month.
How important is having a business background? Why is that so important in running a county?
I think it's important because when you're self-employed and in business, you're dependent upon yourself to produce your income and to make everything work. And if you have the ability to do that, you should be able to manage the county affairs and all. I think the roles that I've played or experiences that I've had in working with contracts and negotiations and mainly with the people throughout Boone County gives me experience to work in the county judge office. I can, sure, Tyler works in the office and she's familiar with the day-to-day operations, but there's not anything there that I can't learn or figure out what to do. And then there's a lot of things outside the office that will need done.
There's a lot of things involved with. I'm sure you got to keep up with the things in the county that you have to report back to the state too, and there's a lot of forms and stuff. I mean, those are things that you do every day too.
Yes.
That's the things that we don't see. And are you competent and capable and confident that you can do that?
Sure. Yeah. There's not anything that I can't learn to do, figure out, or find someone to show me what to do or give me information. As we've always done, in the business, we're licensed, and I'm licensed in Missouri as well. I don't go up there much, but I am, and we can. I just don't think there's anything there that I can't handle, and I'd like to work with the road department. I would enjoy seeing improvements there.
Yeah. Well, you have talked about some of the things that you'd like to improve on.
The road department, is important to a lot of people.
Well, of course we live on a dirt road. I don't know if you do too, but
not right now. I did live on a dirt road for a number of years, about 5 miles of dirt road, but I moved out on a paved road.
That's a big track there.
Yeah, the road department, I think some new leadership and looking over what's done and how they do it, and possibly a little reorganizing and would help a lot there.
Have you gone out and looked and talked to some of the road crew and is this where you've got your idea of what needs to be changed?
Not really. I don't want to bother them while they're at work, and they're not supposed to be campaigning or anything during working hours.
I guess a county judge to me is overseeing the majority of what goes on in Boone County. And working with the quorum court members, the JPs, that's probably going to be a thing that you're going to be most looking forward to.
Yes, I think that will be great. I think we have a good group of JPs. I was a JP for 6 years, and 2022 I didn't run again because I ran for county judge at that time. So I'm familiar with that, and of course, became familiar with county operations during that time as well.
Yeah. Well, I think you're pretty well-rounded. I think you're qualified to do that.
Thank you. I agree.
We appreciate you coming in. Do you want to say anything to the audience out there that to encourage them to maybe to get up one more time and go vote?
It's tough to brag on yourself, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is. I don't like being in the spotlight. I like to be behind the scene and getting work and getting something accomplished, but the people just need to go out and vote, and I think my business experience and all will fit in with the role of county judge, and staying 46 years in business shows that I've got a record of being trustworthy and put my customers best interests first, and you couldn't survive in business in Harrison area for that long without doing that.
Yeah. Well, it seems to me from what I've known from you over the years that you don't react quickly and impulsively about things. You're level-headed, and you look at all the aspects of a problem.
Right.
So.
Right. Listening to people, figuring out what the problem really is, and then the best way to solve it.
Yeah. Well, Bobby, thanks so much for coming in. We want to encourage everybody to get out today, if you can, and go vote. The voting center is open. What do people do in other parts of the county? Do they still have voting centers that they go to?
All of the local polls will be open on Tuesday, March 31, 7:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
And
all right.
Early voting is now at the election center on 414 West Central.
And that's the only place
each day. That's the only place.
That's the only place. Okay.
Vote.
So if you're out and about and you're listening to the show and you have 5 minutes,
Right.
go take the time to go vote and vote responsibly and vote your heart. And we appreciate Bobby Woods being in the studio today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, voting starts today, and it will run all the way through to next Tuesday. And the polls close at what? 7:30. 7:30.
Tuesday, March 31.
Right. So we encourage everyone to get out and vote. Thanks, Bobby.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we got more for you from around the table. Stay with us.
KHOZ.
Isn't that the theme song from Harlem Globetrotters?
It is. That's the theme song, yeah. I don't know how we get away with it every time. That's Sweet Georgia Brown. I think that's what that is, isn't
I
it?
have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. Okie dokie. You were wanting to talk about what will you? This is a ridiculous idea. I think you want to go get a. You want to go get a. You want to go through a drive-through and get a milkshake. Then you want to go to another drive-through at a different location and get a hamburger. What now?
Right. They did a survey of. It was about America's favorite fast food combinations. Like just pretend that you didn't have to go to like a half dozen different places to get your favorite food. Wouldn't it be cool to go through one place and say, okay, I want a Dairy Queen milkshake, vanilla, with a large McDonald's French fry, so I can dip my French fries in that Dairy Queen milkshake.
So you like the milkshakes from one place and the French fries from another place?
Yeah, and then a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich to go with all that.
But you want that to be in one spot?
Yeah, how cool would that be?
I know, but you got competition there. How would that work?
I know. It's
kind of like the Taste of Harrison, what they did the other day, where they had all the different restaurants.
Yes, I know. I'm sad that we missed that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool? It'd be cool.
I think that'd be okay.
Just like, like the food truck places
or
that
like
you have around town. You can go over here and get your tacos, and if you want a slice of pizza, go next door.
Well, that's why they made the food court. But you just want to drive-through or something, right?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Well, maybe you should send a letter to McDonald's and Wendy's and all those others, see if they will relent. You remember the food courts back in the day, in the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
With the Sbarro, S-Barro,
That was everyone's favorite. That was your favorite too, wasn't it?
I got the pepperoni calzone. Oh my goodness, those things were good.
Yeah.
And that's when they didn't scrimp on pepperonis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they stuffed that thing. I mean,
Food courts were great. That's what I'm saying. You could go over here and get a pepperoni calzone, and then if you want some chicken fried rice, go across the court and get some of that, and have your Chinese Italian lunch.
Well, that's what I kind of do that now. If I go to a Subway, and get a sandwich, I won't get a drink there. I always go to Sonic to get the big drink, the Route 44 drink.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, I get it. So, did you want to talk about America's favorite fast food combo? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, America's favorite fast food combo. So they, just like I said, pretend that you didn't have to go through a half dozen drive-thrus. Which fast food items would make a perfect combo? So according to the survey, it was Chick-fil-A with McDonald's fries washed down with a Dairy Queen milkshake, and it was a toss-up between the chicken sandwich and a Burger King burger.
Oh.
So Gen Z prefer curly fries. Gen X likes the waffle style. I do too. And I am a Gen X. And baby boomers prefer the old-fashioned straight-cut fries.
I like the onion rings. I like the curly fries. Those are good.
Well, that's because you're weird. No, I'm just
okay.
kidding.
Well, I'm weird.
No.
Well, did you hear what McDonald's is doing now? They're now using humanoid robots to make your order.
I am not surprised.
Yeah. Now that McDonald's is tinkering with robot employees, we all knew that at some point you're going to walk into a kiosk and say, I want a Big Mac fries and a large drink.
How weird.
And it's going to be all automated in the back room there.
It's not surprising, but how weird is that?
I think we get used to it.
Just like everything else.
Yeah. And you probably won't worry about a hair in your hamburger. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
maybe a nut or a bolt instead.
Yeah, a nut or a bolt.
Yeah.
They're testing this out in Shanghai to see how they're going to greet the customers and to deliver the food. And while they insist it's just a gimmick, some parents are worried that it'll take all the entry-level jobs from their teenage kids, since those droids now only cost about $20,000. But they can work all day without overtime.
Wow, you mean so we could order one of those for $20,000, less than the price of a car?
Yeah, just like those little robot vacuum cleaners that you put in your house. Those are
have them clean our bathrooms.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Did you know that in, you always have to be careful what you say, but in Saturday Night Live in the UK, you can swear.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, UK, they have a different kind of sense of humor. I like it.
Right.
But if you caught someone of the first episode of the new UK version of Saturday Night Live, you probably realized pretty quickly that they can swear over there. And the show's on at 10 p.m. Turns out the rules for that sort of thing are way more lenient than they are here in the United States. TV in the UK can have swearing after 9 p.m., but they're stricter when it comes to being graphic or crass. Remember the Benny Hill show?
Oh, yeah.
That was
That
pretty.
little
I was
risque,
like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
They took liberties.
Yes, very much
A lot of that
so.
was insinuation. You know.
Oh, what's that other word? It's akin to
Yeah.
insinuation.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's funny. There's a Korean dish that can help you poop out your microplastic. You know, we drink a
I'm
lot.
glad you talked about this.
There's a lot of these stories that I don't even. I could probably have
Just
a
like your
stack of them.
twerking one became very popular yesterday.
Oh boy, well, I'm a twerker from way back, right? Anyway, we drink a lot of bottled water, and there's microplastic particles that you're consuming in your body, and it won't.
You can't eliminate it.
It doesn't eliminate. So, but there's a Korean dish that can help you poop out that microplastic. There's actually a World Institute of Kimchi that's found evidence that the fermented cabbage dish is also the most effective at making you poop out microplastics. They say that particular lactic acid bacteria culture in kimchi loves to attach itself to teeny bits of polystyrene called nanoplastics, and that results in twice as many going down the toilet, where they just end up in our food again somehow.
What?
That's what they said.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Yeah, I don't know about plastic.
You know who likes a lot of fermented food? And Todd Scarborough. He and I were talking about, the kefir and kimchi.
Kefir, yeah.
I like sauerkraut.
I do too. Yeah.
So
well,
apparently it does more good for you than we knew.
Well, eat a bunch of sour stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's talking about the gas prices.
Yeah, you got anything on gas prices there?
Yeah, it's coming up on a month since we got into it with Iran, and already the average gas price is up more than $1 a gallon. According to AAA, it's now almost $4. Average is $3.96. It had been just under $3 at the end of February. That means the typical American driver is now paying $18 more to fill up, or $71.
Yeah. And I can feel the difference.
Yes.
It wouldn't be so bad if it went up incrementally over a 6-month period, but it's happened over basically overnight.
Yeah.
I went to fill up when I noticed the gas was going up. I went and filled up.
I have a Walmart Plus membership, and so I get 10 cents off per gallon.
Yeah.
So I think I was paying with that 10 cents $2.27 a month ago per gallon. Now it's almost $4.
Yeah, $3.
Or three? Well, it's
$3.20 something.
Yes, yes.
I don't know what the gas prices are now. That they may have
Might as
gone
well
up.
be $4.
Well, I hope that the president has a plan in mind. A lot of people say he doesn't have a plan, but I don't think he's gotten this far without a plan. Maybe in the 5 days he's stopping all of the attacks
on the
electrical grids over there.
Right.
So maybe in the 5 days we'll hopefully see an end to all this stuff, which would be really nice.
And I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that we as the general public aren't privy to, just because they can't divulge everything or all the reasons why they do what they do.
Well, it's been a ride so far. The news cycle changes. Usually a news cycle lasts about a week. This one lasts about a day or or so.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything will be turned out for the better here in the next few days. We're going to take another break, guys, and when we come back, we'll see what else is going on with Around the Table. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
Welcome back to Around the Table. You know, a lot of people around my age are considering retiring. And you've even said, when are you going to retire? And I say, well, I don't want to retire.
Yeah, I know you don't want to retire.
I like to just, you know, I still feel active. I don't want to sit on the porch. I don't want to drink coffee till 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Even when I get to retirement age, I don't think I'm going to retire fully. I'll still work.
Still want
I'll
to do something?
Do something, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be bored to death if I didn't.
Yeah. Well, in the old days, people worked themselves to death. They worked themselves. 65 was, you generally, not saying everyone, but, you retire at 65 and then you die at 66.
Well, the retirement age used to be 55.
55?
Didn't it used to be 55?
I don't know.
I thought it was.
Maybe it was.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe that's not correct, but I think.
I think.
Can you imagine?
I think some. Yeah. I think some companies, you reach retirement after 20 years or 30 years or whatever, and I think that's when people would retire.
Yeah.
But I was going to talk about something. I don't know where I'm at now. Okay, it says here a study: 1 in 3 Americans say they'll never retire. One of those retirement investment firms asked thousands of Americans when they plan to retire, and 1 in 3 said they don't or won't. But not because they're all broke. The majority of baby boomers say they plan to work until they die, just because they want to stay mentally sharp and physically active.
That's
kinda,
you.
Yeah, that's kind of me.
Why wouldn't you want to? I mean,
not unless I'm, trail biking or doing something like that.
If you were an avid golfer, like say you,
I see that,
golfed,
you'd want to retire.
You'd want to.
You'd still be working on the golf course, though.
Well,
it'd still be a
just a
challenge.
different type of work, I guess.
Different kind of work.
I was reading about this the other day. It says, how does a guy with no arms or legs, but who's also a professional cornhole player, shoot and kill someone and then drive off with the body?
How does he throw the bag into the hole?
Police in Maryland think they know, which is why they charged 27-year-old Dayton Weber with murder. They allege he shot his buddy during a joyride. And not only is he good at cornhole, but he's also mastered shooting a handgun with his stump, even though that doesn't automatically make him guilty.
How does he get the gun? I gotta see the video.
I have no idea. And I'm surprised we haven't seen some sort of video.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, do you know what today is?
National Cocktail Day.
National Cocktail Day.
Yeah.
Where do you see that at?
Raise a glass to your favorite mixed drink, whether it's a mocktail or the real thing. Better down it soon, because National Alcohol Awareness Month starts next week, April 1st. And it's supposed to mean no drinking at all.
It's also National American Diabetes Association Alert Day. Consider this your diabetes wake-up call. The diabetes disease impacts more than 34 million Americans. That's more than the entire population of Texas. If untreated, diabetes can cause blindness, kidney failure, and nerve damage, leading to amputations. And 1 out of 7 Americans don't even know they have it. That's what's the scary part.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And scarier that more Americans nowadays have diabetes than in years past because of our diet, I'm sure.
It is an epidemic, and the only thing we can connect it to is the way we have eaten over the years.
Right.
National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day, one of my favorites.
Raisinets.
Sure, they can be confused with rabbit turds, but but if a raisin are already your thing, chocolate can only make them even better, and they do. I love to eat them with popcorn.
Wow, I didn't know that. Raisinets have been around since 1927.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But they're not good for diabetics, though.
No.
You can only eat a small handful.
Yeah, you can't eat the whole
away
box.
With it. No.
Today is the last day of Major League Baseball spring training.
Okay.
It seemed like that went by quick. Full season opens tomorrow with the Yankees visiting the Giants in San Francisco, and then 22 teams hit the field on Thursday, and the season really gets going.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball season's pretty long.
Yep, it goes long, and they have those double headers and night games, and some of them run into over innings, and you may get to bed before 3 a.m.
Yeah, we need to take a trip to St. Louis and see
I'd
the
love
Cubs
to see a game.
Cardinals.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
That'd be fun.
National Cheesecake Day. The fast food sample from Philadelphia has spawned actual fistfights over who makes it the best. Pat or Gino's. Pat's or Gino's. I think they're right across the street from each other.
Probably.
At least they're clear on who made the first one. A hot dog vendor named Pat O'Veary made the first one sometime in the 1930s, and he tried melting cheese onto chipped sandwich just like Band-Aids. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a line here, folks. I'm sorry about that. He tried melting cheese onto chipped steak and served it on a hoagie. Oh, and don't even think that they called it a cheese steak sandwich, just like Band-Aids, Post-its, or Share. It's known by just one name, cheesesteak.
You know, when you started reading that, I was thinking cheesecake. So
I think I said cheesecake. My gosh.
Wow, National Cheesecake Day. I was like, melted cheese on chipped beef?
I'm sorry.
Never had that flavor before.
Well, there's my dyslexia in full frontal view right there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We're going to be back tomorrow. Kelly's going to be joining me for tomorrow's show, and we hope you join us then. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.